Hi guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my B6 Mumsy and Bub TN using the GP Studios sub box for July. So this was the Space Galaxy theme kit. Right off the bat, I'm going to apologize for all the noise in the background. There's a lot going on in my house at the moment. Blue's Clues is on. You can probably hear that on the TV. And my son is playing and screaming, and birds, traffic noise, lots of noise. So I do apologize, but it's that or don't make videos. So I'm just rolling with it. So this kit is mostly what I'm going to be using. I do have this one other washi from Washi Tape Australia. It's holographic foiled stars. It's amazing. Can't wait to use it. But I'm pretty sure everything else is from the GP Studio kit. So this planner is going to be my home planner. It's going to be for all things that I don't need to carry with me, just sort of things I want to keep track of at home. Will just live at my desk. So for that reason and pure laziness, I'm not going to be using dashboard protectors today. I'm just going to be making paper dashboards. This isn't going to leave the house, so I'm not too worried about protecting my dashboards or losing bits and pieces. I am missing a few things from this. I've got some quite a few bows actually on the way from Little Tabby Co, but I haven't received those yet, so I will probably film me adding those separately, but I just wanted to get cracking on this because I don't have a lot of spare time these days, and I have a bit of spare time now, so why not? I also don't have all the inserts I want to use. I have a couple from Natty Planning. That's my washi insert, my washi tracker. I've got a meal planner, which is personal size, but it can fit just fine in a B6. It's just going to be a bit narrower until I find something better for that. I don't know exactly how I want to do my meal planning yet. And then I have this one. This is just a grid. This is a Mumsy and Bub printable insert. You can find quite a few of these on their website along with the TN, so definitely check that out. I do also have a monthly insert that I might just print out for things I need to track, like work and whatnot. I don't want to double up too much with the things I have in my everyday carry, but these are sort of things that I can't really fit in there that I do need. So I think as I go along and use this for a bit, I'll find more inserts that I can add to it. I'll probably do a flip through further down the track once I've been using it for a bit longer, and once I have it full of inserts, just to show you guys how I'm actually using it. But for now, let's just pop into doing some decorating, shall we? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is grab my decorative papers, and I'm using my washi insert. This is B6 size, so I'm using that to measure how big I want my dashboards, and I'm just making them slightly bigger than the insert so that when they wrap around, they're not going to be a little bit too short. And just trimming them to size. I'm not going to laminate these or anything. They're nice and sturdy cardstock, so I'm pretty happy with just using them as they are. And like I said, this planner is going to be a home planner, so it's not going to go outside or in my bag or anything. So I just used the first one to measure all the others. I use it as a template, and now I'm going to go ahead and I've cut my vellum and my acetate down as well. So I'm just going to fold everything in half, and hey presto, dashboards. Pretty easy. This is definitely the easiest way to make dashboards. Probably wouldn't hold up too well if you were using it as an everyday carry, taking it around in your bag without any protection. I would definitely recommend using some kind of dashboard sleeve, like a vinyl dashboard or a laminated one, or even just laminating your dashboards after you make them if you want them to last. But for a home planner, this is fine. Just taking my good old trusty corner rounder to round off the corners. Again, this will just help keep your dashboards from getting ruined. The corners don't bend so easily if they're nice and rounded. They don't get raggedy. And if you round off the corners on the fold, it helps keep them in place around your elastics as well. Stops your elastics bending the edges too. So there we go, basic dashboards done, pretty simple. Now I'm just going to lay them all out, get them all in front of me, and decide where my quote cards are going to go. I'm just going to trim off the branding strip on the backing paper there, and I'm going to try and use that. The packaging that comes in these boxes is beautiful, so it's really good to try and use it if you can. There are 6 quote cards in this box, so that's perfect for the 6 dashboards I'm going to use. So I'm just trying to lay them out so that they contrast nicely, so the light ones on the dark backgrounds and the dark ones on the light backgrounds. Now I'm taking out all the die cuts and I'm just going to flick through and sort out the ones I am definitely going to use and the ones I am definitely not going to use, and a couple of maybes. So I know I don't really want to use the florals and some of the other ones that aren't really like galaxy themed. I really want this to be a proper galaxy theme setup. Again, just trimming off that branding strip. I really like that star pattern card, so I'm going to use that. Now, as with most of my setups, this is the part where I just fiddle around with things, auditioning die cuts and little bits and pieces, just trying them out, seeing how they look. And usually when I see something that I really like, I know when I see it, so I really like this, so I'm going to stick this down. And I'm just using my Bostik tape runner there. Same tape runner I always use. I love that girl in her long like stardust gown. It's just beautiful. And I'm popping out that holographic star washi from Washi Tape Australia. I'm obsessed with this washi. I use it so much in this setup. I think I use it on nearly every dashboard. It's just so bright and shiny and holographic and sparkly and beautiful. I can't help myself. It's so pretty. Okay, this is a pack of die cuts from the reject shop, and I'm just going to use a few bits and pieces out of this. The colours match nicely, and I like some of these little quote die cuts, so they just help to fill in those weird blank little spaces. Love that galaxy bathtub. I don't know why. It just reminds me of one of those really colourful Lush bath bombs. Love that die cut. And that journal card, quote card rather, is really beautiful. I love that hollow foil. I wanted to put this girl with this quote because it's about feeling beautiful, and she is just like so natural and comfortable and happy dancing there. I love that. And just popping on a little bit of Simply Gilded Bow Washi. This is the pre-sale Lilac. It has the silver foil on it. And the very first Simply Gilded pre-sale, I believe. Now just using one of those backing cards as just sort of a bit of an accent, kind of like a photo mat, but not quite on an angle like that. I really like that look. I use that technique a lot. Just helps make the quote card stand out from that busy background. A little bit more Simply Gilded Washi. I'm just using the skinnier version of that same Lilac. And just having a look here, that bit at the top is a bit blank, so I need something to fill that in. Can't actually remember what I use. Now that crystal heart I pulled out, I definitely do use that. I'm just not sure exactly where. So I have pulled out this magic script die cut, and I really like that up there. Just going to pop that on. Moving on, a couple of these dashboards I will come back and add a few more bits and pieces. But for now I'm happy with that, so I'm just popping on a bit of the star washi there. That is from the GP Studio box. And this girl, I kind of liked, like, she's sort of got her back to you away, and the quote is about where you're going. And I love this balloon, like a moon balloon. Apologies if you can hear my daughter in the background there yelling. Okay, now I spotted this journal card on the top there, that Celebrate, so I pulled that out and I'm definitely going to use that. And then I'm having a bit of a look at some of the other cards in there that might match, and I really like the colour purple of this one and like the sort of cloudy watercolour background, so I'm just going to use that again as sort of a bit of a matte for that quote card. And I do like that it's got those foiled accents on the edge as well. And going to pop in those glitter hands. I had to use those somewhere, I just think they're so pretty. It's just glitter sort of pouring into outstretched hands. The idea of that, you know, I love glitter. And there goes the crystal heart. I really love that. Matches this really nicely. Now I'm mostly happy with these, so I'm just having a bit of a look now at which ones look a bit empty and where I can add some of my extra bits and pieces. So I'm adding this moon phase die cut up under here just to fill in that a bit. I love these colors. This whole setup, I'm in love with it. So happy with how it came out. Putting in that planet, again, that dashboard just had a bit of a blank space, so I have that extra large planet and I'm trying to fit it in, but it's just too big. It doesn't make it onto any of these dashboards. I end up using it in my front pocket. So I think at this point I'm pretty happy with my dashboards. So I'm looking at things I can use in my pockets and as other decor. Oh no, I told a lie. I need to add some more of this. Okay, so now I'm happy. So I'm moving on to tabs, and I don't usually use tabs in my planners. They tend to annoy me a little bit and I don't actually use them when I have them on there. But this is a wide, it has 6 strings. I'm going to have 6 inserts in here eventually, so I figured I may as well use them. I'm going to be at home, so they're not going to annoy me as much as they normally would in a planner that's going to be in my bag. And I just really like these dividers that came with the box. They've got that shooting star on them and they're just so pretty, so I'm going to put them on there. If I don't like them, I can always pull them off later. It's not a big deal. Now that those are all on there, I'm going to pull out my divider tab labels, and to be honest, none of these really match the ones that I wanted to use. But I just like that they're vinyl and they peel off pretty easily, so I'm just sort of putting ones down that make the most sense to me for now, and I'll probably go through and either handwrite them on or make my own stickers. At this point I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use this planner for, so exactly which inserts I'm going to have, so it doesn't really matter, they're vinyl, so they'll just peel off later if I change my mind. Right, moving on to pockets now. So I know I want to use that Celebrate card and that Star card. They're both a little bit small, so I'm just going to stick them together and make like a longer bookmark sort of style card. Ends up being a little bit too long, so there we go, that's better. And that way I can fit them both in there nicely. Love that. Got to use the sticky notes. Again, just trimming off that branding strip. And I'm just going to pop the whole thing in on the backing paper because I love that backing paper. And because the sticky notes are a bit thicker, I can pop it up the top of my pocket like that. It doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom. It sits in there quite nicely on its own. Again, some more backing card and cutting off the branding strip. Using the wide paper clip that came in the kit. And I do end up just popping that big planet die cut in the pocket there. It just sits out there nicely. The rings help keep it from falling all the way to the bottom. Then I remembered I had this super cute polymer clay pink star from Simply Danni Creations. It matches this kit perfectly, so I've just popped it onto that card in the front there. Love that. And I just want to add a little something here. I didn't use a lot of this star washi, so I'm just popping a bit on the corner of that card there, just to add a little more visual interest. And I think I'm mostly done with my pockets. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to go crazy. So just popping in all my dashboards now. And then I will pop in the inserts I'm going to use. Now I'm going to pop in this beautiful sparkly glitter holographic pen that came with the GP Studio kit. Pen loop is perfect for that. And now my favorite part, the bows and clips. So these are all from Little Tabby Co. I have quite a few bow clips. I have a beautiful big sparkly bow charm to go on the front, and I have this cute little star dangle. I wasn't 100% sure where I was going to put this, but I just end up putting it on one of the tabs. Have that big holographic silver leather bow, a little sparkly star bow. I love that little mini confetti bow, so cute. And that beautiful big chunky glitter bow on the front. So now I'm just going to leave you with a slowed down flip through. I really hope you enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to check my description box. I do have a discount code for you for Mumsy and Bub. If you want to grab your own B60N, you can get 5% off. And don't forget to check out my other discount codes in the description box as well. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I had so much fun putting this together and I love how it turned out. Definitely a convert to the galaxy theme. Please give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy watching, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!